250 class highlights from High Point. This is wild. Okay, Chance Hymas comes over a bit on Haiden Deegan off the start. Remember that. Good start early on. It's going to be Deegan buried. Keep that in mind. Hymas trying to go for the lead, battling it out with Ty Masterpool.
Yeah, great start. And Chance looked good in the beginning part of that race. And as Lars alluded to, just figuring out getting the confidence each lap. After last weekend, you just had to feel like he was going to show up this weekend. And a huge moment by Casey Cochran going down. Big old kicker, almost takes out the flagger right here. And a host of other people stand by. But the race was on. Looked like
Hymas, man, he struggled big time in this section. Masterpool's back around him.
Yeah, he struggled, and that wasn't the only time he struggled there. I mean, it was lap after lap, and I think with Chance, he had to change it up, and before he did that, he had Haiden Deegan coming from way back, made his way up, passing Chance Hymas for third place, and then you see Joe Shimoda right ahead of him with second place. If you notice that little look back from Haiden, I think that was a little payback from what happened off the start, he believes.
And then Deegan powering around Shimoda.
Had the power move. Once Haiden got going, he was rolling. And then he was like, well, why not? Ty Masterpool right here goes down the outside. Haiden has some great lines from coming up through the pack. He got to notice all the different lines. And I believe this was the next to last lap. He was able to get around Ty.
And that is going to complete 14th on the first lap to the lead for Deegan. Unbelievable. Gets the win. By the numbers, I think that's the second biggest comeback of his career. But winning takes it to another level. Start of Moto 2. A couple of Deegan's teammates in the Star Yamahas collide. They go down, and it is an army of FXR Muck-Off Club MX Yamahas up front. There's the collision again. Bennett and Romano.
Yeah, Romano he was the rider who got the whole shot that first motor, and he was up there, and they came together, and you could see Daxton Bennett's caught. And then now you're looking at Haiden Deegan. He was right behind those guys, top 5, and he goes down the first lap. And just like he did the first motor, he had to make his way up. But then it was Tom Vial getting around Mark Finnis for the lead, and it looked like he was going to ride away. He had some speed, and he needed to bounce back. But then in the same corner, or right before where his teammate falls in the next race, he throws away the victory as well. So,
lots of falls in this moto.
Lots of falls. And then it was Ty Masterpool going for the lead, making his way around Mark Finnis. Looked like he was going to walk away with this thing, and then he goes in this corner right before the finish line, and then he gets cross-run and falls over.
Unbelievable. So watch Finnis, the rookie 19-year-old, in the lead again.
Now Mark, he's back in the lead. Now it looks like maybe he has a chance, and then he slides out. Kind of look at what happened to Chase Sexton. That's how difficult this track was all day long. Tires set up, really loomed large for a lot of these guys, and a bummer for him. There was Haiden Deegan making his way up. Got around, got close to Tom, and Tom fought for it. There's a lot of feet flying. Superman's going on in this race. And Haiden, that was for third position, I believe it was.
Oh, yeah, we got more feet flying here as Deegan starts to move forward, and Masterpool rebuilding after the crash. He's on the attack. There's the feet flying for Hymas. Masterpool reclaims the lead.
Yeah, and this was at one point where Chance was leading the race, and he started pulling away, but Ty kept sticking around. And then Haiden got around Chance, and then Haiden goes after Ty Masterpool on the last lap, but he couldn't get it done, Jay.
He made up 10 seconds in the final 2 laps. He comes up half a bike length short. An amazing charge, but an amazing moment. Mitch Payton, the team owner, 300 wins for his team. He's in tears. He dedicated that to his dad, who he just recently passed. And then Ty Masterpool, what a story. First ever win. Signed by this team 4 weeks ago.
Yep, number 300 on the number plate. Really cool to see that pro circuit team out there, how this year went. But
oh yeah,
yeah, special story today. Great stories.
Hymas will end up on the podium, 3rd overall. Shimoda and Vial, 4th and 5th. Levi Kitchen, 10-9. Not what he wanted today. He loses a lot of ground in the championship for starting it so strong, battling Deegan at round 1. Those are the results from High Point in the 250 class. It's hard to figure what story's bigger, the unbelievable comebacks for Deegan, the points lead that he continues to stretch, or just the feel-good story of Masterpool, who's 6th in the standings, but really it's all about getting this win for him and his team. Let's get more on that and send it to Katie Osborne.
Yeah, if you're Ty Masterpool, Weege, I'm pretty certain that is the story. Ty, where do we begin with all of this? Is this just, I mean, truly a dream come true?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's been a very rough 3 to 4 years, and yeah, just believed in the team that I had around me and believed in God's timing, and yeah, first off, all the glory to him. But yeah, it's been a gnarly 3 to 4 years, and big thank you to Mitch, the whole pro circuit team, Ian, Dave, my suspended guy, all of them. Yeah, it's a lot more than just me out there, that's for sure. I mean, it takes an army of these guys behind them, and they don't get enough credit. There's a lot more than just them. It's a lot of it. It's definitely not just me out there, so yeah, just big thank you to all of them. Dylan Walker, he kept my head above water the last 3-4 years. A lot of people who didn't stop believing in me. My physical trainer, Peter Parker, and just all of them. The list goes on. My mom and dad, and they've been there. And yeah, just it's all starting to sink in a little bit. But yeah, God's good.
Pro Circuit's 300th win, Mitch Payton's 300th win, all came down to you, the pressure on you. You were just watching back those highlights, and you were like, man, carnage. Can you believe it?
Yeah, there's so much stuff going on, and then I had to leave for a while, and then I went down, and then, yeah, it was all over the place, and yeah, I just kept my head down and just kept on charging, and I think the biggest thing is just hard work pays off. You know, it's been, once again, repeat myself, but it's been a rough 3 to 4 years, but just kept my head down and kept on working.
Congratulations to you and the team, to Mitch Payton. This has just been, I mean, as you talk about, the dream come true for many of them.
It is, Katie. I remember a few years ago watching Ty's mom walking to the pits just looking for someone to maybe haul Ty's bike to the races. And then it was around this race last year at HBI, a new privateer team brought him on board. Oh, listen to this. His fans love it. They brought him on board. They got his bike to the races last year. You started picking up on it about
at Thunder
round
Valley.
3 last year.
Thunder Valley.
Yeah.
And I mean, just thinking about how things change. If you would have said, okay, a few weeks ago, Mitch Payton, Ty Masterpool is going to get your 300th win.
What?
You wouldn't even think about that.
He wasn't even on the team.
He wasn't even on the team. So really cool. And man, you talk about just the feel-good stories. It's hard to fathom and believe how things even come out. I mean, this is so cool, and yeah, I think it's just like that fan. We're all happy and excited for Todd.
Absolutely. The bigger picture, though, is Deegan came in with 3 in a row in the 250 class. I think you could easily argue that this was actually a bigger sign of domination, even though it's the race he didn't win overall, because he went through he caught the guys in Hangtown Moto 1, but this was a whole nother level of going through the pack.
Yeah, I mean, this championship right now, it's Hayden's. I mean, it's Hayden's to lose. I mean, that's why we go racing. We saw how quickly things, no matter how good somebody is, there's always things that can happen. Ask Eli Tomac in that Supercross championship. But Haiden Deegan right now has solidified. He is the man, and I think all the other guys know it. It was a big momentum loss for Tom Vial. I think he had an opportunity at second moto to kind of seize the momentum, whether he wasn't going to win overall, but just kind of get back up there if he was able to win the race. But Haiden shows that he's strong. He shows that he has the speed. He obviously has the determination and the right mindset. It's a big dent in this championship as far as everyone else outside of Haiden Deegan.
Yeah, absolutely. But Pro Circuit's just going to try to enjoy the moment. We felt like we had jinxed them. We started talking about win 298, 299, and then 300 a couple of months ago in Supercross. Then anything that could have gone wrong went wrong, but they got the 300 now. Back to Katie.
Incredible. And last time I was with Mitch, the tears were in your eyes. Has this whole thing set in yet? You said you're happy now.
No, I'm really happy. I mean, it's like I said, we started in 91, and I said Brian Swink won our first race, and Ty, you know, like for him to come from where he came from and to come back and get here with a fill-in ride, like just 2 days before the national, hop on the bike, get used to it within a week or so, you know, and to do that today was really amazing. So like, I'm really, really happy for him, happy for the team and all the group that helped us do this. You know, like that's so many mechanics and people that did it, you know, Kawasaki and Monster for always supporting us and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
And in a nail-biting way, too.
Yeah, like for a second I thought, all right, we got it. And I'm like, dude, like he's coming and like you better get going. And then he was right there at the end. So like Hayden's riding really good. So like kudos to him, but like he won and I'm really stoked about it.
Yeah, well, congratulations to you, the team, everyone beneath you, making this dream happen, if you will. What I really like, though, is you had told Ty before that moto, that mid part, you got to do better. And you know what? I think he did for you.
he was a lot better. You know, like just that the first one, I thought he had a comfort zone and kind of sucked up a little bit. And I'm like, man, you got to run and get so far away they can't catch you. And we watched the lap times, and we kept like 12, 10, and I'm like, we're all right. And then all of a sudden, we weren't okay. So he needed to pick it up at the end, and he did. So that was awesome. And like I said, for me, I wanted to do it before my dad passed away, and didn't get it done, but I'm stoked.
Congratulations. Yeah. A great dedication here on Father's Day weekend.
There it is. Thank you, Katie. And we've been holding this footage for a while. This is win number 1. The first race ever for the team. The beginning of the 91 season when they were known as the Peak Pro Circuit Honda Squad. And Brian Swink, the late Brian Swink, battling Ryan Hughes to the gate, to the line, and got that win.
Yeah, they're really cool. And Mitch has had some guys on that team, including Jeremy McGrath, Ricky Carmichael. I mean, a lot of people I've had a long time. I've known Mitch, had a personal relationship with him, and just to see the emotions from him is really cool. That's one of the hardest working men in this sport, and so I'm so happy for him and that team, and even Tom Mass. That's really cool.
Yeah, just a legend. He's kind of like the Roger Penske, you could say, of the Super Motocross paddock. 41 different riders, by the way, have contributed to those 300 wins for that team. That's the 250 class. 450s. We talked about the grit and the heart and the determination for Jet Lawrence. I thought several times that Chase Sexton finally had it. He would pull away, and Jet just wouldn't quite let him get far enough. He just found a way to keep himself in it.
Yeah, and that's what he does. I mean, he does. He was injured last weekend. He was able to just stay around, let the race come to him, and he was able to answer that bell and get that win, that second moto. And the same thing with this one. Looked like at one point Chase had him, and even Jet said at the end of the race, it was Chase's victory. But the kid now he just does it whatever way it needs to be done. He looks the same as far as his riding style, but he's figuring out a way to just win when he doesn't have his stuff, and he's hurt. And I mentioned earlier, people ask me like, oh, he's going to get faster. I'm like, no, he wouldn't. What he's doing is what he's doing right now. What he get better at is figuring out how to win on off days, and that's what comes with experience. And Jet's figuring that out, and he's already figured it out. And today was a huge blow for the KTM squad in general with Tom Vial, and then what Haiden Deegan was able to do, and the same thing with Jet. The points are still right there for Chase, but it's going to be hard to bounce back from this one emotionally-wise for him, for sure.
It's way, way down the line. I didn't want to go here yet, but the mind starts to boggle when you see those performances from Haiden Deegan and those performances from Jet Lawrence. There's some fans out there rubbing their hands together. What could be on the horizon a few years down the line, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We're going to think about Southwick first. We'll have a weekend off before we get there. We'll introduce our reporters with some final thoughts. First, we'll go to Jason Thomas.
I come to you today with a question about inevitability. We came into this championship, and everybody was pointing towards Jet Lawrence to be this champion again. He went 22-0 last year. There was never a doubt whether he was going to be champion in that series last year. It felt like that same thing this year, and then everything came unraveled at Hangtown. But now we're 2 rounds later. Jet Lawrence has won both of those rounds again, and no, he does not have the red plate. But are we just delaying the inevitable? And Chase Sexton and Hunter Lawrence would both probably be very angry with that statement and that question from me. But that's what everybody's going to be wondering going into this offseason is, can we find a way to beat this kid? Because as James mentioned, he's winning without his best stuff. What happens when he gets his fastball back? Can they do anything about it? And the 250 class, you guys mentioned, Haiden Deegan is off and running now. We're going into his worst racetrack of the year, a self-proclaimed difficult racetrack for him going into Southwick. He's not the best sand rider in the world, but with a 32-point lead, he doesn't have to be. He can just manage the damage, get through with a decent day, and keep the ball rolling as we go to Redbud, which was really a breakout race for him in 2023.
Yeah, JT, I like what you said about him having to manage the damage. But, you know, I think there are some really great takeaways for the other guys in the 250 class. We have Chance Hymas, who is slowly but surely building his confidence on the bike. The team is getting used to it. That team actually telling him that he had a little tunnel vision in that first moto, coming out in the second moto, really being a bit more comfortable. You have Joe Shimoda, who's making sure that bike is kind of starting to fit his vibe and his style. I think there's a lot of great stories that are still happening in the 250 class, and maybe not giving Deegan a run for the money yet, but of course, they're right now vying for the wins, and they're proving that they can get the job done. And then, of course, we have the 450 class, and, you know, we all want to see Jet healthy. I think everyone's ready for a little bit of that off time just to see what it can be, what he can do when it is time for everyone to line up and everybody is healthy again, hopefully, when everyone gets back out on track.
Hi, folks. Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.